Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 15th of June and we have Dim Forest as the challenge set this week, which contains one of my most hated maps. We've got Scout Glen as our star hero, so the maps with boxes might be slightly easier, but probably not. One will. Charge Scouts, which is good, yeah, it's a difficult challenge set. It's got a couple of horrible maps on, but let's get on with it and move on to the weekend events. So this week we have free badge swap. So time to take some rubbish badges off your heroes and put them on, put some good ones on, and doesn't cost any gold to swap them. And we also have 6 unlocks every hour, instead of just the usual 4. So a couple more extra rewards each hour for you. Not the greatest weekend event, but it's at least they put 2 of them together. And if you got time to swap your badges, it might be quite useful. Anyway, on to the maps, and the first map we have is Double Trouble. Probably one of the hardest maps on the set. You start with 2 tanks, one at the top left. I tend to like to go top left and deal with that one first. There's one on the right, far away as well, so getting that on fire early can take a lot of the damage off it before it even gets to you. It might be worth putting the Hwacha on and trying to get it on fire in the first turn. Let me show you where it is over on the right. If you're taking noisy survivors, the incoming does get quite big quite quick, and it comes in on the line on the left and on the right hand side, so you do get sort of stuck in the middle, which makes it one of the harder maps. If you take threat reduction though, you can take your time a little bit more. So for earlier rounds for me, I'll be taking Pizza Glen with Mercer with the Obliterator and either Huntsman Darrell or Seek. And as I say, trying to get that one on the right on fire with Hwacha as soon as possible. When it gets to higher levels, I'll be dropping Pizza Glen and probably going for a Sasha or Guardian Carol lead with an Assault and Yumiko, just to get things done quicker, because it's quite horrible. When taking that team, the Tactical Decimator works really well, and what you want to do is just try and build a stun wall on the right hand side, and then it's just a case of double stunning everything on the right, then stunning everything on the left and then the right, whilst the tanks burn out. Be careful of the incoming that comes in on the line, as I say, but with a Tactical Decimator's range, it should be okay. The next map we've got is Trainwreck. This is one where Pizza Glen lead is actually going to be useful. You've got 2 boxes on the left to open, and you've got 3 boxes on the right. Starts with 2 riots, and then after the first turn, you start getting auto spawns of burning walkers from the piles by the crates. So one above the top left of those crates on the left, and above the 45 in the top middle there is where the other ones come out. Pizza Glen in lead with Beta and Zeke or another scout is probably going to work quite well. Possibly Riker Glen or Zeke as well, to stun any of the starting walkers if you can't herd them with Beta, and just go and get those crates open as quickly as possible. Incomings come in at the bottom left and bottom right, so if you're still around for that to happen, then you've probably done something wrong. But yeah, it's not too bad a map, and should be quite good with Pizza Glen in lead. So the next map is Cabin by the Lake. So another one with crates where Pizza Glen might be quite useful. I'm thinking of using him, Riker Glen with the new herding riot shield, and Beta or Zeke. Herd them up and open the boxes as quickly as possible. That could work. If you're going to be using a spy or SMI sort of team, then you want to stay at the start, probably, and kill everything. Spawn blocking in the top left until pretty much everything's done, and then make your dash for it. It shouldn't be too bad a map this week, I don't think. Not until at least you get to much higher levels. The next map is my least favourite map of all, getting burnt. Takes ages, and is just a pain in the backside. You got to get round at the bottom to the left hand side to open a crate, and then 2 crates at the top. Once you've opened the 3 crates, you can then get out through the gate on the top. You don't have to go all the way back round, so don't waste your time doing that. 2 ways of doing it: you can keep the threat down and keep the wait 10 turns until all the burning walkers burn out. Here are the crates on the left hand side. There's a better picture for you. Or you can go with your Sasha, my team, in which case you want to get down to the bottom line and then blast your way through. You're going to want to stun left and right when you get to the far left corner. Do be careful as you go around the corner, because there are blind spots and they are soft corners, so the walkers will be able to come around and get you. Absolutely hate this map. Don't enjoy it at all. So we'll be dropping Scout Glenn as hero on that one quite quickly, I imagine. Next we're going into the woods. Another quite a tricky map. Again, it can be quite easy if you can keep the threat down. So having Mercer to weaken the walkers and then a scout to finish them off. So maybe put in Pizza Glenn, Mercer and Huntsman Darrell in might be quite good. Or a Zeke to keep them stunned. The idea is to get to the right hand side over here. It's a long map. And open the 3 bags in the camping area. There is a tank in that area as well. So be careful of that one. Hence why Zeke might be quite good to keep batting it away whilst you use people to open up the others. And then you've got to make your way all the way back. If you're making a threat, it does fill up quick. If you're going silent, then it's more manageable. So I'll be doing that until I can't anymore. Yeah, quite a difficult map. It can be quite tricky, but I'm sure we'll all be able to get through it with one team or another. And the last map is Lost Bunker. This one's quite easy. Might need to run past the walker, but if you've got dog, shouldn't be too much of a problem. You want to get to the right hand side and get to the exit as quickly as possible. If you walk over any of the pits here, tanks come out, and there is auto spawns as well on the right hand side and in the middle. So you want to move quick. You can usually get out, I think it's in 3 turns. You run straight along the top like this, and then you would run down to the bottom and then up to the top. Using dog to cripple the tank that you run past originally. We'll slow the one on the right hand side as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll show you it quite quickly because it's the team to use on it. Not really any need to use other teams. I don't think there'll be too many problems on it. But that's it. So I hope you found it useful. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.